everybody, this is Heather with Integrity Consultants. On today's little 3 to 5 minute video, I want to talk about business credit. I've got a lot of people asking me about business credit and why it's important, how I do it, what's the process to get it started. So let's say you're brand new to the business and you're starting your business. First and foremost, obviously you got to have a business name. Next, you have to be able to do your address. This needs to be either your house address, your commercial address, or a virtual address. It cannot be a dummy address because even on Google like profile, you won't be able to verify that. So make sure it's a legit address that can be verified. Next, get your LLC. Well, you might want to get your LLC first and then figure out where your address is going to be, and vice versa. You can kind of do that at the same time. Then you want to get your EIN. It's free. It's just like your Social Security for your business is what an EIN is. Next, get your DUNS number. It's free. Go to your dnb.com to get your DUNS number. Then you want to start getting your business stuff together, your phone number, your logo, register your business with 411, Google My Business, so on and so forth. Next, get your website. This is important. Your domain you're hosting for your website. No creditor will loan to a business that has an @Gmail account. Do it at your domain. So, example, mine is, Heather at integrity-consultants.com. Make sure it's at your domain, not Heather at Gmail. Like that doesn't work because when creditors look at that, they want to make sure that you're a legit business and that you have everything in plans that you're a good business to loan to. Next, you want to find your NACES card code, not card code. With that being said, like if your business is more high risk versus if it's not high risk. So a consulting business is more high risk than a construction business. So lenders look at that. They want to see how high risk your business is and if you're a good business to loan to. So go to NAICS.com to be able to find that out for your business. Then you're going to open your bank account up, get that started. The next biggest thing is freeze your personal credit. This is so important, guys and gals. Freeze that personal credit on all three bureaus because when you start to build your business credit, you want to make sure that they're not checking your personal credit except for you being aware of it. Okay. What that does is that keeps your personal credit from getting dinged every time you're trying to build your business credit. Okay. After you do that, then start working on your social media accounts, establish your business with Google. You haven't already done this. Get your business on all of the fun, happy social media, TikTok, all of that stuff. Once that's all done, then let's start building your credit. You want to get between 5 to 10 tier 1 accounts, okay? Tier 1 accounts, and make sure your personal credit is locked. Tier 1 accounts are going to be like Quill, Granger, Uline, Crown Office Supplies, Nav. Nav is very good to automatically put the trade lines on there. You pay a fee. Some of these you pay a fee. Now, obviously, some you don't have to, but you have to buy product for it to show on your credit, okay? I use Uline and Granger a lot for my construction business, so those help my tier 1 accounts, so to say. And sometimes you don't need tier 1 accounts if your personal credit is good. I'll go over that as well. I also have a tier 1 account, that's my ATOB fuel card, but I don't need that as a tier 1. I just use it because I like the card, I like the perks that it comes with, and it's easy for my construction business to follow. Next is going to be a tier 2 account, is going to be like your Honda Power Equipment is a good one. Caterpillar, Hertz Car Rentals, Enterprise, Rent-A-Cars, Lowe's. Those are some that I use for my construction company. I also use Dell Business. I use B&H, Best Buy. Those are good tier 2 accounts. Now, you can't apply for the tier 2 accounts until you've had your tier 1 accounts to actually build your business credit back up for about 3 to 6 months. So make sure you wait to do your tier 2 after you've gotten done with your tier 1 accounts. You can completely bypass tier 1 and 2 if you have great personal credit, okay? With great personal credit, I'm talking 750 plus, even maybe 720 for some of them. It just depends. But you have to have a solid personal credit. So this is where you're going to have to unfreeze your personal credit and it will pull your personal credit. So these are going to be business cards like Chase Bank, Bank of America, PNC, US Bank, American Express. Wells Fargo, Trust, NFCU, all of those. They will pull your personal credit, but this is what I tell everybody. Some of these banks, like I have a lot of Chase and Bank of America and PNC because those are the three that I like. Some of them you can call and say, hey, if I apply for this card, can you use the same credit pool to see what I qualify for? So my Advantial Credit Union did that. So I applied for one card, but they used that one pool to apply for these other ones. So I was able to get multiple based on that one credit pool. Obviously, you don't wanna do this more than 2, maybe 3. I mean, 3 is pushing it because you don't it's gonna ding your credit, right? So each time you apply for these cards, it will ding. So I always tell my clients to call to see if you can pull at one time and apply for multiple. It's called credit stacking, okay? I stay away from Capital One and Discover business cards because they actually report the utilization to your personal credit. Make sure that they do not report to your personal credit. I know for a fact Chase does not because that's the big one that I have. My Capital One does and my Discover does. So make sure that you keep those separate because the whole point of this is to keep your business separated from your personal. All right. Next one is going to be Floor and Decor. JC Penney is good. Uber for Business is good. Amazon is good. Verizon, AT&T, those are all good for building your business, okay? There is no PG corporate credit card, so PG is your personal where they don't pull your personal and guarantee again. Make sure this is locked because you want to make sure that they're not pulling your personal account, okay? Capital on Tap. Now, I will tell you, Capital on Tap does pull a soft pull on your personal card, but it still utilizes your business. But they will make sure you have good credit for the business, but it doesn't allocate on the personal side. So Capital on Tap is one. Get DV, Britex, Sam's Club. At Sam's, you have to apply in person. So those are all no PG corporate cards that you can apply for to help build that up. You can also do a commercial auto loan, but you have to have a minimum of 15 to 20 personal, or not personal, excuse me, 15 to 20 trade lines according to your business credit. So once you have that, then you can go to Ally and try to apply to get a car under your LLC. When you do this, ask for the corporate financial manager, the fleet sales, okay? Not a regular salesman because they don't always know what to do. Make sure you follow that step because getting a car under your LLC is sometimes a little bit more difficult. So just make sure you follow those steps. All right, guys and gals. Well, I hope that you have understood what I've said. I've kind of went through a lot. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll be happy to answer them. Until next time. Bye, guys.